Why does Python use short-circuiting for Boolean logic? Imagine you're trying to check if a number is positive and even at the same time. Python makes this quick by stopping the check as soon as it knows the answer. That's what short-circuiting is all about. When Python evaluates logical expressions with and, or, it doesn't waste time checking everything if it already knows the result. Let's start with the basics. Boolean logic in Python means expressions that are either true or false. The main operators are and, or. The and operator gives true only if both conditions are true. The or operator gives true if at least one condition is true. Now, when Python evaluates these, it uses short-circuiting to save time. For and, if the first condition is false, Python doesn't bother checking the second because the whole expression can't be true. For example, if you have a less than b and a greater than c, and a less than b is false, Python stops there. It knows the whole thing is false without checking the second part. With or, if the first condition is true, Python skips checking the rest. So in a greater than b or a less than c, if a greater than b is true, Python doesn't look at a less than c because the answer is already true. This way, Python doesn't waste time on unnecessary checks. Short-circuiting also helps prevent errors. Think about dividing by 0. If you check is greater than or equal to and, divided by y is greater than 2, Python only does the division if x is greater than or equal to 2 is true. If it's false, Python skips the division, avoiding a division by 0 error. Another common use is setting default values. For example, greet equals input, type your name or there. If you don't type anything, the input is empty or false, so Python assigns there automatically. It only checks the right side if the left is empty or false. In short, Python's use of short-circuiting makes your code faster and safer. It stops checking as soon as it knows the answer, saving time and preventing mistakes. When you understand how it works, you can write more efficient and reliable programs using Boolean logic, variables, and operators.